It's definite, by the way, guys. There's three other images what he's posted, where there's different shots of when you're looking at the camera, and it changes. So we'll talk about it in the next image. But let's carry on with this one first. We can actually see a hallway by the looks of it, and it's actually something seems to be in front of the no, not in front, far away from the corridor, something lighting up. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, obviously it looks like it's Golden Freddy or Freddy's head. From the second game, it looks like when you die, this is what it looked like, at least the most to me. When you die, in the second game, you see the Freddy sitting in front of you, or it's also the image for the game, for the second game itself, if you bought it on Steam. So, I think it looks like it really looks like that. So I think what they're doing, and we can also have another example of this later on in the pictures, but they use the older animatronics to light up the area, or just as props to be around the horror area, or the horror little horror attraction. So they have the older animatronics up as props. And that is one of the props, and it actually has a glowing eye, so it can light the way for people who are walking through.
Yeah, there's actually another one of those which we'll go on to later about these heads having lights inside of them to make the place look more spooky. Well, that's really about it about this picture. I mean, you can look at the map from the. We'll actually talk about the map actually, Shadow, about the map what we can see. And there's 10 cameras. But there seems to only be one entrance to the office. There's more proof about that because you can see that there's no entrance to the right. It just seems to all lead down to the left corridor, which leads into your office.
Yeah.
And then you can see there's actually lots of corridors. You can see really long rectangular corridors from each section. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corridors all around the place, which again goes on to the attraction. If you go to an attraction and it's like showing things off, making you scared and stuff, it's always like long corridors, or like a tour of a museum or whatever. It's always long corridors which you have to walk through.
Yeah, and if you see by the map, like, you enter, I think it's like just a little bit of a dot, you see up there, across from, or like by camera 10 and 9, you see that, like the little dot point to that little area there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would be where they enter the little attraction, and then by your office, you also see the other like random thing that it would be like it was connecting, or a doorway.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else there. I feel like that's where they would exit, and they just walk through in like a little line, and that's what they go through.
Yeah.
Because you could kind of see they're all like little connecting. They're all little rectangle hallways, kind of like, So I think it's something like that. Could definitely be like that.
There you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed mine and Shadowface's second image analysis. Leave a like if you've enjoyed our analysis of this picture. This picture is very interesting. Shadowface's link will be in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and keep those 5 Nights at Freddy's theories coming.